All right, let's get in the building, man. And no, hold up, man. We got Domo. Domo, you done flood the whole chat early, huh? Look at Domo, man. Hey, Domo Cash, what's good with you, bro? We in the building, man. Smash that like button. We in the building. We in the building. Let's get some people in the building. Let's get some people in the building. We in the building. We in the building. Yeah, I see you, dope. Shout out to Domo. He already flooded the chat. He done went all the way in already. Like pause. Shout out to Domo though, man. Shout out to who else? Who else in here early? Shout out to WAP. You already know what it is, man. Yeah, man. We back in the building. Told y'all we was gonna come right back, chop it up. We gotta chop it up with a few topics. Let's get some folks up in here first in the building. Let's get some people in the building, man. Let's get some folks in the building. Let's get some folks in the building. When the internet want to act up, right? I'm telling you. Shout out to Dave, yo, 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 yo. You already know what it is. Shout out to what was it? Pen from what? 843. Shout out to Pen from 843. Salute, champ. Shout out to Jay Good. You already know, man. You already know what to do, man. Roll that up. You know the vibes. Shout out to Princess Geneva. You already know. Shout out to Connecticut. CT in the building. Shout out to CT, man. OG Sagman, you already know. He said, damn, son, you still on now. We back on, chat. We back on. So hard to hear that. Once y'all come in, smash that like button. Do me that favor, man. Shout out to Drayski. Salute, champ. You know what's going on. Shout out to Letiz Rosa. You already know. Thank you for the 50K. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. You know, we definitely made a 50K, man. Once again, I want to thank everybody that helped me get to that 50K, man. All the subscribers and everybody that supported the channel. We back in the building, though. I know what's going on. Let's get some folks up in here, man. Let me jump on YouTube so we can let people know we in here. YouTube acting up today. I don't know what's going on. Let's get some folks up in here. Shout out to Willie, man. You already know what's going on. Salute, champ. Appreciate that, Draysky. Yeah, let's get some folks up in here, man. Let's share this video right quick. We got a few things we got to talk about, man. We got some infamous boosters and shit, know what I mean? Clothes shopping female. We got mother and daughter out in Seattle. I mean, man, I'm gonna show y'all these news. This news is crazy, man. We got a mother and daughter in Seattle. They be boosting, stealing mad shit. I mean, designer bags, all types of shit. And y'all know they got that new song that Young Miami shit, you know, earning money, you know that, you know that little Boosie shit Young Miami got. I ain't gonna lie, that shit catchy as hell, but that shit giving out the wrong message. You got a mother and daughter out there boosting. The mother go on the internet, post up the bags, and then she got the Young Miami song playing in the background and shit. You can't make this shit up, man. That little all that little song shit, man. Whatever, man. Y'all want to go boost and go scam if y'all want. Go listen to Young Miami if you want. Your ass gonna be in jail too. Smoke something, pimp. You already know Pimp C, man. Rest in peace to Pimp C, man. I see somebody actually. Shout out to Paper, man. Shout out to Paperwork Gang over there, man. They actually doing that Pimp C on segment over there again. They got that Pimp C sector going on over there. What's good, Smoke? Shout out to Steve. You already know what's going on. Salute, gang. Looking crazy. Yeah, they looking crazy. They out there boosting. All right, you want to go boost the scam if you want, go ahead. Go listen to Young Miami if you want. All right, let that be the little theme song if you want. Your ass going to jail, nigga. That's what. For y'all females, go listen to Young Miami. Yeah, go do that shit. Yeah, yeah, go do that if you want. They out there bugging the F out, to be honest. Let's get this cop right out the way, man. We got to get some more people in the building. I've been out with it for about a year strong now. Salute, salute, salute. I hear you, Steve. Salute. Yeah, that spin. That spin that hit different. Yeah, they want to go spin that shit. All right. Y'all want to go boost and go spin that shit? All right. I'm gonna show y'all that shit. Yeah, them police ain't playing with them. Oh shit. They got these females out here wilding on that spin that shit. All right, go listen to Young Miami if you want. Shout out to Clarity. You already know we in the building, man. Let's get this copyright out the way, though, man. Copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find it in my description on my channel. Everything that I speak on over here, absolutely for educational, entertainment purpose. Again, copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find it in my description on my channel. Everything that I speak on over here is absolutely for educational or entertainment purpose. Clips in the videos I play, they also owned by the original creators. Yeah, they want to play that. They want to play that Young Miami shit. They want. All right. Go spend that shit if y'all want. You're gonna take your ass to jail. Got them young girls gassed up out here. All right, got them young girls gassed up if you want. He said, go yard bag. Real shit. He said, that shit whack. Yeah, pimp, that shit whack. But you know what it is? That shit get contagious as hell. When that shit, you hearing that shit on the radio all day. Man, that shit play on the radio all day, champ. I be like, man, they got these girls gassed up for the summertime. Word up, for real. Shout out to Miss Special. You already know the vibe, Special. Got them gassed up. Go spend that shit, all right? Man, we need the homie anthem. Where the homie anthem at, man? We need one of the homies to drop an anthem for the... These niggas ain't got no anthem for the homies, man. He said, I don't get it. I don't get it either. I know they bugging out with that shit. Yeah, that's a catchy though. That shit catchy as hell. Every time you hear that, I be like, yo, man, turn that shit, bro. I be having to go to my Apple Music. I'm like, man, I ain't hearing this. Every time you hear the radio, you hear that shit. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. I'm like, yo, bro, come on, man. Y'all niggas is bugging with this song right now. Then you got Funk Flex dropping bombs on that shit. I'm like, yo, Flex, you out of pocket, nigga. For real. Thought you got number one disc. Let's get some folks in the building, man. Yeah. They got them spending money. Look what they did. So we got a mother and daughter arrested after allegedly flaunting stolen Louis Vuitton bags. Went viral off the the music spin that. Now these got to be the most dumbest criminals I know. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Now that's the mother right there in the middle, and that's her daughter right there. You see the mom teasing with stolen bags. Now they went viral. I mean, for real, for real. I never seen a mother and daughter go viral the way they went viral. To be honest, shit is this smoke. It's the beat of the curse for everyone signing that shit. So they got these girls want to go spin that shit. All right, we're gonna get to the news clip. Y'all gonna hear everything about this spin that shit. All right, everyone signing that shit. Spin. Yeah, that's the theme song, man. But they got these two right here locked the hell up over here. I'll tell you that. They about to go straight to the feds after this. Pardon me. They all looked up smoke. They all locked up smoke, Dirk Pussy. Yeah, they all locked up. Everybody. Oh, yeah, you talking about the homie anthem? Yeah, they all locked up. You ain't lying about that. I ain't catch that, Domo. I ain't catch that. Yeah, no, I mean, we need one of the homies out here to give us a homie anthem for the summertime because we ain't got shit going on. Whoever that is right there look like DJ Academics. God damn. They said the person in the middle looked like DJ Akademiks. These are the two. These are the mother and daughter. They went boosting, man. So they basically infamous. They basically famous for boosting the mom. The mom be getting money off this shit. They coming out of Seattle, out there in Washington, out there in the West Coast, in the Midwest. But where they effed up at, they, I mean, they went to the TikTok. They want to go do the video, the viral video. She want to, and then she shows the stolen bags. Allegedly, that the bags that she got in her hands, them shits are stolen. So now the police end up catching up with her. He said the lady in the middle looked like DJ Akademiks. Yo, this fucking crazy. Or the daughter. Hey, he crazy, yo. That nigga said, chubby though. Let's get to the news clip, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, hype your boy up, man. We just starting.
Western Washington is facing new charges. One of the most prolific organized retail thieves in Western Washington is facing new charges. Janice Downs, a.k.a. Jenny Smith, a.k.a. Punchy, is back in jail after just getting released from prison in January. Bellevue police say one of the best clues came from a TikTok video made to Young Miami's viral song Spin Dat about boosting and scamming. Bellevue police say this video shows Janice Wiley holding two stolen Louis Vuitton purses. It was posted 5 days after detectives say her daughter, Janice Downs, and an unidentified suspect stole the bags worth more than $7,000 from Nordstrom in downtown Seattle. And 2 days after Downs showed the purses on her Instagram account.
For us, she's a prolific, organized career theft criminal, and so we're very familiar with her.
That's because Bellevue PD special enforcement team busted Downs and her mom 2 years ago for a major organized retail crime spree. They were accused of stealing more than $500,000 worth of Lululemon clothing. Downs pleaded guilty to 6 counts of organized retail theft. She was sentenced to 33 months in prison with 501 days credit for time served and was released in January. Bellevue PD Captain Landon Barnwell says just 4 months later, Downs was back to her old ways.
You would think that, after the, what she experienced in 2024, that, hey, that maybe, she would change what she's doing. But again, clearly she hasn't chosen to do that.
Court documents show Bellevue PD Detective Jeff Christensen recognized Downs in a bulletin sent out by Tukwila Police showing.
Yo, y'all trying to say that look like DJ Akademiks, right? Hey, yo, y'all ain't right, yo. Hey, yo, they say that look like DJ Akademiks. That look like DJ Akademiks' sister, right? I heard this boss, she look like Act, yo. Hey, yo, Act, yo. This girl right here look like your sister. Look like she be related to you. Oh, shit, yo. You can't make this shit up, yo. That look like, that woman look like a female. This shit look crazy, yo. That lady look strong as hell. Let's continue, though. Smash that like button while y'all coming in. He said that's Act with a wig. Still in Louis Vuitton shit, huh?
Stealing almost $4,000 worth of fragrances from Macy's. See the shower cap she's wearing? He had a similar photo of her from his case 2 years ago. Working with their regional law enforcement partners, he says he then identified Downs in similar thefts at the Macy's in Tacoma and the downtown Seattle Nordstrom.
People don't just commit crimes in one location, right? I mean, that, especially when it comes to, the retail theft related crimes, right? They bounce around to many of the retailers in this entire area.
In the Nordstrom theft, detectives say surveillance video shows Downs wearing a burqa as a disguise. Detectives say the surveillance video shows how Downs and her accomplice cooperated to steal the purses, distracting the clerk by asking to see other bags on the shelves behind him. When he turned his back, watch as the accomplice smoothly slips the handles of one of the purses over her arm. After he shows them a second bag, he puts it back on the shelf. When he went to the front sales counter, police say Downs walked over, made sure he wasn't looking, and grabbed the purse, then held it down low on the right side of her body, opposite over where the clerk was standing. Her accomplice then moves over next to her, takes the handbag, and exits the store with both of the stolen purses. A few seconds later, Downs follows her out. On June 12th, Bellevue police arrested Downs and her mom. Detectives located them in the parking lot of Westfield South Center Mall. Court documents note that Downs was wearing the same burqa, black-colored sandals, and her white-painted toes matched her appearance from the Nordstrom theft.
Yeah. How you gonna get caught by your toes, yo? You want to? Y'all want to go spend that money fast, right? Gonna spend that money fast. Yeah, y'all want to go. Yeah, look how she got caught. She got caught wearing a white little little toenails, and they got her whole toes hanging out. That's how the girl got caught. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. These got to be the most dumbest criminals I ever seen in my life, yo. They got their whole toes up there, nigga. Look, they got their toes from Nordstrom. Look, yeah, look at the Nordstrom on the right. Look, they got their toes from Nordstrom on 6/6/26, and then she got the same toenails on 6/12/26. Yeah, they identify her by her toes, nigga. Hey, yo, they identify the female by her toes, yo. Oh, shit. You can't make this shit up, yo. How the hell you get caught wearing the same... Yo, this shit crazy. They said, hold up. They said she getting right for Big Shirley. Yo, you can't make this shit up, yo. They really identify her toes. That shit crazy. Look, somebody said, damn, yeah, then she got the nerve to be out try to be a Muslim woman. That shit wrong, yo, for real. She going to hell for that shit. Yo, oh my God, yo, this is crazy. He said long ass feet. Nah, let's continue though, champ. They identify her by her toes too. You see her toes right there. Let's continue, man. This shit crazy.
We will hold you accountable, and we're
Located them in the parking lot of Westfield South Center, both of the stolen purses. A few seconds later, Downs follows her out. On June 12th, Bellevue police arrested Downs and her mom. Detectives located them in the parking lot of Westfield South Center Mall. Court documents note that Downs was wearing the same burqa, black-colored sandals, and her white-painted toes matched her appearance from the Nordstrom theft.
We will hold you accountable, and we're not going to tolerate people that commit crimes here in our community.
Ma'am, is your true and correct name Janice Smith, a.k.a. Janice Downs?
We'll stipulate the name and date of birth for purposes of arraignment only.
In court, King County prosecutors charged Downs with organized retail theft in the first degree. Her defense attorney asked the judge not to allow our camera to show her client's face.
And I do want to ask the court to not allow the media to film in order to preserve Ms. Smith's right to a fair trial. Our position is that allowing the media to film increases the likelihood of tainting a jury pool. If this were to go to trial, of course, the jury would be instructed to not do any research on their own. However, there's nothing that the court can do to prevent them from doing that, and if there is media allowed to report on the story, I think it would just increase the likelihood that somebody would either intentionally or accidentally come across the story and read about the alleged charges here.
Wait, so are you asking for an order just not to film, or that they not be allowed to report on it?
My request
Because that's a prior restraint that the court just cannot do in any case for any reason.
My request, to be clear, was just to not allow the media to film Ms. Smith. If the court is inclined to allow the media to film, our alternative request is to require that the media be instructed to only film Ms. Smith from the shoulders down.
Understood. Thank you.
Judge Joe Campagna denied her motion.
The media has a right to be here and to film. I don't find that there's anything particular about this case that would warrant the court restricting that for this hearing and in this case. But certainly, as I said, you can explore all those topics if and when this matter is called for trial.
Downs remains in jail on $215,000 bail. $75,000 of that is for a fugitive warrant out of Oregon. She's charged there with 16 counts of organized retail theft, aggravated theft.
I don't know. She is looking like DJ Academics on the side. Hey, yo, Act, let me find out this your cousin or something, DJ Act, yo. Word up, respectfully. She got them long ass toes and everything, yo. Oh, man, you can't make this shit up, yo.
Theft.
At the end of the day, we're hoping that we're preventing crime here in Bellevue because, we know it's not a matter of if they're going to come to Bellevue, it's when.
As for her mom, Janice Wiley, she posted $50,000 bail and was released. Her case from the Lululemon thefts in 2024 is still pending trial.
You can't make this shit up, yo. How you get caught by your toes, bro? That shit crazy, yo. Her toes was long as hell. She looked like Winnie the Pooh. Somebody said she looked like Act. That shit almost had me crying. Then they're crying. That was not the list from 2026. Then they're getting dumbass. Yeah, who that going hard all year? Salute going hard. Her toes. Yeah, her toes got her arrested. Hey, yo, bro, look at this shit. Hold up. Yo, I gotta go
One
back.
of the most for a major.
Hold up. We gotta go back, yo. Get the F out of here. How the hell they gonna have your toes? Be like, yo, that's her. I mean, they got her by the toes enough. Where her toes at? Right here, look. Look. They got her toes, and then she got the nerve to wear the same shoes. Yo, she bugged out, yo, for real, yo. This girl bugged out. She wore the same chocolatas, them open toe shoes. She wore them shits. Hey, yo, and then she got, she got she got the Muslim thing going on. Yo, she bugged out, yo, for real. And then they got her in Nordstrom a week before they got her again on the 12th. So she was wearing them shoes all week. Oh, man, yo, that shit is hilarious, yo. I never seen, imagine you go to Walmart, right? And they got your face, and then they got your toes, and they like, yo, you see this person, and this person can wear the same shoes, the same, toenail. Man, that shit got to be the most embarrassing shit I ever seen, yo. A toe tally can't wait. You That's a fact, man. Mom Duke says she good. That's a damn shame, boy. I swear to God it is. I ain't never seen no shit like that. I'm being honest, yo. I was like, yo, I gotta share this. That shit almost had me. That's when the first time I seen it out there, almost crying. She thought she was special. Yeah, she thought she was. Shout out to Forever, man. She thought she was special going in with them damn shoes on, trying to be a Muslim and shit. I said, man, this girl done lost her rabbit ass mouth. What y'all think about that big ticket shit? Because we never got a chance to talk about this shit, man. Y'all think cuckoo? Y'all think she threw herself against the window? Y'all think the cuckoo girl threw herself against the window? Or y'all think when y'all see, because we're going to get to the video. I ain't never got a chance to talk about this shit earlier today. I think Tigger effed up, to be honest, man. That girl about to take all his money. Never seen a coot whack job. I'm telling you, for real. Now the salesman should know better now. Left those bags. You know what's crazy when you go to them stores, them like designer stores? Some of them salesmen just be leaving shit around. They don't be careful sometimes. They really don't. That video looks bad, biz. What video you talking about? The video on Big Tig, right? I said the same shit. We about to get to that, man. We about to get to that. She made a noise on purpose to make it seem like he was hurting her. That's a fact. That's why I said last time, facts. I said the same. Yo, matter of fact, let's get to the clip, yo. Because I said, yo, this girl knows what she's doing, boy. I'm telling you, she practiced this shit. Smash that like button. At least let's have 50 likes at least in the building, man. It's one of them slow nights, man. We're gonna pick this shit up though.
There you go. Never plugged it back up.
I can't.
There you go. Never plugged it back up. This is yours.
I am bleeding.
This is yours.
I'm bleeding, so take a picture. No. Take a picture.
Did she say she was bleeding, take a picture? Or did she said I'm leaving, take a picture?
Take a picture. Take a picture.
Alicia, stop.
Take a picture. I am bleeding.
This is yours.
I'm bleeding, so take a picture. No. Take a picture. Take a picture.
Alicia, stop.
Take a picture.
Alicia, stop.
Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me. I can't.
You see, that's BS, bro. See, look what Miss Spencer, everyone on every other platform feeling sorry for her at. I don't know why they feeling sorry for her. For what? You can clearly see that, yo, when I first seen the video, right now that we talking about this, because we're gonna go back, you could clearly see that Big Tig is like, yo, here, this is your stuff. And I could have sworn I heard it say, I'm bleeding. I don't know if she said I'm bleeding or something, take a picture. So Big Tig like, Alicia, go ahead. Here's your stuff. Grab your stuff. And you can clearly see it's a slide door right there. Tig trying to grab her and trying to get her out the goddamn house. Like, yo, get out the house. I'm going to give you your stuff. She threw herself against that slide door, bro. Whatever that is, a slide door, window, I think it's a slide door, whatever. You could clearly see she threw herself. Tig ain't throw that girl in that door. So for people saying that, oh man, you know, I feel sorry for her, man. Tig ain't right. Man, did y'all see this video? You could clearly see that Tig is being calm. He's like, yo, here, this is your stuff. Grab your stuff. Here. She's the one provoking the shit. Oh, here, I'm bleeding. Take a picture. And you know, I mean, she's taking to that level. And you can hear clear. Listen, this how I know Tig know this girl history. Because you can hear clear this nigga say, yo, Alicia, go ahead. When somebody said go ahead, nigga, that means don't go ahead, nigga. Don't start acting like you usually be acting for no reason. Don't go over extreme for no reason. I could clearly hear that shit from when he said that. If that nigga wanted to get physical, he could have easily grabbed her up by the shoulder, yo, hemmed her up against the wall like this, man. I'm tired of this shit, man. You be acting crazy. Big Tig could have easily did that, but he didn't do that. That was her reacting to something that she know that she's actually a professional of doing. That's exactly what that shit looked like. She said that looked staged as fuck. It might be staged, to be honest. It might be staged, yo. I'm being honest. You can't believe everything we goddamn see. That's the crazy part. Put the CC on it and see if that shit, if it shows the words.
There you go. Never plugged it back up. This is yours.
I can't put that shit on there. They won't show the words.
I can't.
There you go. Never plugged it back up. This is yours.
I am bleeding.
This is yours.
I'm bleeding, so take a picture. No. Take a picture. Take a picture.
Alicia, stop.
Take a picture.
Alicia, stop.
Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me. I can't.
There you go. Never plugged it back up. This is yours.
I am bleeding.
This is yours.
I'm bleeding, so take a picture. No. Take a picture. Take a picture.
Alicia, stop.
Take a picture.
Alicia, stop.
Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me.
That's a closer. See, the second video give you a more closer version of it. You can clearly see she threw herself against that goddamn window. She clearly screamed for no reason. Somebody said beat her. Now, we don't condone violence, whatever. proven till you go to court, whatever. But that don't look like no physical shit. Hands getting thrown on it. I mean, that don't look like that, man. For her to go on the video, show the little video like she got lumped up. To be honest, I think she fell off a bike or something, or some shit happened. That's how she got stitched up. Something happened, man. Tig ain't do that shit. She was the aggressive. Females always overreact. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Females overreact, and we know that. We know the men's overreact too. We know there's some bugged out brothers out there, and I mean that be overreacting. But come on, we gotta come on, man. At the end of the day, people gotta take accountability. Females know they overreact too, and this girl is clearly looking for a payday. Clearly, and I just can't wait to what platform she's gonna join. I won't be surprised she joined Tasha K or something like that and go over there and start talking. Because there's more to this shit. There's way more to this shit. She gonna throw herself against the window. Ah, I'm like, nah, ain't no what you mean? Like, come on, bro. Like, nah, man. And I can hear other platforms say, oh my God, I feel sorry for her. What you mean you feel sorry for her? Nigga, don't y'all know, nigga, she got a 7-year-old missing for 7 years, nigga? Like, y'all feel sorry for her. Ask her where her child at. Come on, bro. How the hell you gonna be hiding your child and then end up naming your second child or naming the next child the same name? That's weird as hell. Let's see, she threw herself. She didn't want to leave the crib. Nah, she don't want to leave that crib. The BET Awards and watch Smoke News. Nah, you know what I mean? You can watch BET. I boycotted BET Awards. I don't want to watch that shit no more. That shit trash, man. Tigger should beat the situation. Don't exclude him from the girls' whereabouts though. That's what I'm saying. But Jay Good, at the end of the day, how you don't know the girl whereabouts though? If you've been with old girl for several years, it's just fishy to me, man. She's the aggressor to me. Yeah, she definitely is. You can tell. She's special, man. Yeah, she Miss Special. That's exactly Domo. You hit it right on the spot, nigga. Miss Special. That's what we're gonna start calling her, Miss Special, aka Miss Special. That girl special as hell. Jaguar White about to have a field day on Tigger. Yeah, I can see that shit. I can see that shit. I can't see that though, man. I really can't see what's going on with Tig with that situation. That's a nasty situation right there. That's like the Pooh Shiesty situation, Little Dirk. There's so much going on. Pooh Shiesty dumbass ain't come on either. She screamed as soon as she seen he was pulling out. Yeah, you seen that outside door? That's what I said. That was a screen door right there. Once Tig started breaking into the screen door, she started fighting and scrambling, nigga. Yeah, she knew she was going out that door and that back door. That's why she started bugging out after that. She about to mess his career up. That's exactly about to happen to Tigger, and his wife is doing everything else but looking. That's what I said. They're doing everything else but looking for their daughter. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Shit look like it's staged and everything. I don't know what they're doing. They probably doing that so they could avoid a daughter situation. That shit is bugged up. Back on the block. You already know El Chapo was good. I got an interesting topic I want to talk to y'all about. I got an interesting topic. Anybody love football? I'm a football fan. I'm an Eagles fan. Know what I mean? It's great running backs out there. You got the Buffalo Bills, whatever. You know, everybody know the Buffalo Bills and all that, the football team and all that. Y'all remember the Juice, right? OJ the Simpson, OJ the Juice Man, and all this. You know what I mean? It was before my era a little bit, but you know, after a while, I ended up finding out who the Juice is. Well, Buffalo Bills, if y'all don't want to know what's going on here, and it's very interesting to me, to be honest, because they doing this because of the crime that OJ Simpson got accused of. Now the Buffalo Bills ain't honoring no Hall of Fame running back in the former All-Star OJ Simpson in a new stadium. Now, if y'all know what that means, Buffalo Bills got a new stadium. I think they should be playing next year. Yeah, I think it's next year or this year. And they ain't gonna have no OJ Simpson, nothing. Nothing of him, nothing. I mean, nada. I mean, They ain't gonna have his plaque up there. They ain't gonna have, they got Thurman Thomas, Bruce Smith, Jim Kelly. They got all the other niggas. They basically gonna take OJ out the spot. They're gonna take him like he don't even exist no more for Buffalo Bills. Now I find that kind of interesting because it's because of the his wife's situation and all this shit. But the reason why I bring this up is now everybody got their own opinion. I'm gonna keep it real. Everybody got their own opinion. Man. Everybody got their own opinion about the Juice Man and what he did back in '90, whatever year that was back in the '90s, whatever. But everybody got their own opinions, man. I feel like Buffalo Bills is absolutely wrong for this. The NFL is wrong for this. Nah, man, you shouldn't compare his outside activity to his field. Nah, I mean, he did a lot on the field. Nah, I mean. But basically, they're going to erase everything about O.J. Simpson, Buffalo Bills. I don't think the man did it. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Listen, I was one of those. I don't think O.J. went up there and did all that to Nicole, whatever her name was. May her soul rest in peace. I always felt like there was another person that did it. O.J. ain't do that shit, man. He just wasn't no snitch. O.J. ain't gonna rat, nigga. Because the person that did it to his wife that unalived her, it was somebody that was close to O.J. Simpson. And he ain't gonna rat that person out. So O.J. took that shit to the chin, took 10 toes down, and O.J. took that shit to trial. Now, a lot of people gonna sit here and think O.J. probably did it. But a lot of people believe that O.J. didn't do it. O.J. ain't do that shit. I don't care what nobody said. I don't care what nobody said. I remember when I was a kid. So when I seen this, I said, man, they wrong for this. How y'all gonna erase O.J. Simpson out the guy everything of the Buffalo Bills, man? I mean, everything. They ain't gonna take the records. Now, I mean, as far as the NFL records, he gonna stay up there. But as far as Buffalo Bills history, franchise history, everything he did for the Buffalo Bills, they're erasing that shit when they go into the new stadium. Man, listen, man. Oh, man, OJ ain't do that shit, bro. Rest in peace to OJ, straight up and down. I don't care what nobody say. I always felt like it was somebody that did it that he knew. And he ain't want to rat them people out. Straight up and down. That's why OJ took that shit to trial. Some people believe that it was his son that did it, allegedly. Y'all gotta remember, man, respectfully, Nicole was getting high out here. She was letting people hit the poom poom, messing with mafia niggas. Man, go look at the history of Nicole. That's her name, right? Hold on. Anybody in there in the chat? Her name is Nicole, right? Nicole Simpson. Yeah. Man, that woman was off the chain back in the days. That wasn't no angel. We talking about 90s Hollywood. She was up, man, listen. Yeah, she was getting right, niggas. She was up there, yeah, giving poom poom out while OJ was smashing poom poom. She was giving the poom poom out too, nigga. She wasn't no angel. That's why I believe it was somebody else that did that shit. Yeah, it was 96. OJ ain't do that shit, man. They want to erase his history from the Buffalo Bills when they go to the goddamn new stadium. That's crazy to me. He wasn't found guilty, so leave his legacy alone. That's a fact. But they always want to bring it up, though. That's why they bring this up. Special look. They found him not guilty, but look what they want to do to the man. Man, like, come on, that shit ain't right. That shit ain't right. I say, yo, these people ain't right for this shit, bro. This man was found not guilty, and this is exactly what y'all gonna do. Y'all just gonna erase his legacy, huh? So when y'all go to the new stadium, y'all ain't gonna see no O.J. Simpson or nothing, no jerseys, nothing. Man, that shit ain't right, bro. That man ain't killed no man. Hell no, man. If the glove don't fit, he'll quit. Shout out to Johnny Cochran. Goddamn right. That's why I don't care for the Buffalo football no more. They treat Josh Allen like he's some god. Shout out to Go Hard. I knew that's right. And OJ had the best lawyer. That's a fact. She was a druggie. That's a fact. That's what I'm saying, respectfully. And I'm saying this respectfully. Respectfully, may her soul rest in peace. Now, I mean, we don't condone that violence or nothing. But they be making it seem like this lady was an angel. Like she wasn't driving OJ crazy either. Man, she was out there in Hollywood doing Hollywood parties, giving out poom poom, drugged up. This the 90s and the 80s. Come on, 80s and the 70s, all that shit. She was a wild lady, man. Bills played this shit against the Lions. OJ made the Bills. OJ did it. They goddamn right OJ made them Bills. If it wasn't for OJ, it wouldn't be no goddamn Buffalo Bills. They want to erase his history. I'm telling you what they're going to do next. Right when the Buffalo Bills do this shit right here that I just showed y'all, watch what the NFL do next. The NFL going to erase his whole shit out the running back history book. I mean, everything. The record books, everything. Watch. I'm telling y'all. They do shit step by step. They're going to do that first. All right, yo, go over there to Buffalo, erase all his history. Then the next step is going to be the next 5 years. We're going to erase all the history off the books and everything on OJ. That's exactly what they're going to do. Old boy was getting high with her, Ron Gorman. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ron Gorman over there getting high with her. That nigga, what was he? He was a bartender or some shit, right? What the hell Ron Gorman was doing? You treat Allen like he's telling you. They never honor him if he passed away either, but what he think about Brent. Now, let me tell y'all something. If OJ never got involved in that shit with Nicole, whatever, when she got on the live, come on, man. They'll be on OJ. Man, come on, man. That was the juice right there. Everybody loved the juice, man. Once that shit happened, nigga, they turned their back. And then he got acquitted. They still turned their back on OJ. Yeah, OJ still did it. They acting like Nicole was a goddamn angel. Nicole wasn't no angel. Nicole Simpson they was having threesomes with the Kardashians. So thank you. Allegedly. Thank you. Domo, thank you, bro. Hold up. Let's talk about it. Yeah, Domo. Let's. Now, everything I speak on is alleged now. These narratives are actually out there, but it's alleged. Nicole Simpson was having threesomes with the Kardashians. They even said Khloe is goddamn O.J. Simpson's own daughter. Go look at Khloe old pictures. Don't look at the Khloe now. Look at the original Khloe. She got OJ nose, and she looked like she had black hands down. She don't look nothing like Kourtney or Kim Kardashian. Khloe looking like a whole OJ Simpson, nigga. And they had threesomes back in the day. And that narrative, that shit been out there. That's why I say, man, that man was innocent, man. There was a lot of shit going on with OJ. I believe they knocked him off because OJ ain't want to pay no money. OJ owned a lot of people money too, as far as like, I don't know, cartels, they would say shit like that. That was another rumor. Yeah, that's why I just brought up the cartel. The cartels might have got her. She owned the money for her. Cool too. Yeah, that's a fact. And they saying OJ was paying a lot of that shit off. But he got tired of paying her debts. See, people got to understand, OJ wasn't he wasn't a bugged out one. It was his wife that was the bugged out one. He said Ron was a waitress. They claimed she left her sunglasses at the... Yo, that's the most dumbest story, right? Hey, forever. I swear to God, that when I heard that dumbass story right here, I'll never forget. And I remember this. They said Ron was he was the waitress, whatever. They claimed that she left the sunglasses at the restaurant, and he went and gave them back to her. More like sneaky link. Exactly. So you left your job to go, oh, let me go get this back to Nicole Simpson right quick. Because she left her sunglasses. Man, if you don't get that goofy ass story out of here, bro, man, that's the most dumbest story narrative I don't even think she left her sunglasses there. That was a whole fake ass narrative, to be honest. That's why I wish they had cameras and all that shit more. I wish they had the iPhones back then, because I guarantee you Nicole didn't leave no goddamn sunglasses at no restaurant. She ain't leave that shit there. You know, she like that white stuff. Yeah, that's a fact. They set OJ up, man. That's all that happened. They set OJ up. And they knew how to set that nigga up. They want to erase his history over there in Buffalo. That shit crazy. How you gonna erase that man history in Buffalo, man? After all that work he put in. It was his house she was living in. That's another thing. How the story went. He knocked on the door. Somebody knocked on the door. She came to the door. It was the nigga Goldman, whatever. He in the front door. Hey, Nicole, how you doing? I think the nigga even brought a pie of pieces. Didn't he bring something? I think he brought the glasses and some food, right? I don't know. I think he brought food too. Next thing you know, the killer came out the bushes and he started poking both of them. They said Goldman gave up a fight and shit because he knew karate or some shit like that. I said, man, get the F out of here with that lame ass story, man. See, back in the day, the story sounded good back in '96. But when you get older and you start analyzing that shit, you was like, that's the most dumbest story they could have came up with. The killer was behind the bushes or behind the building. He came out of nowhere. He started poking Goldman. He started hitting Nicole. Man, listen, let me tell you something. When you're fighting two people, Nicole had plenty of time to run in that goddamn house. Number one, Mr. Goldman was in front of the door. If I'm right or wrong, somebody could correct me in the chat. Mr. Goldman was in front of the door talking to Nicole. So when the person bust out the bushes, whatever the hell he came from, Nicole had plenty of time to slam that goddamn door and call police. While Mr. Goldman over there playing Mr. Hero and shit outside. Come on, man. That's why I didn't believe that story, yo. So you telling me Nicole went out there to go fight the enemy too? Get off him. Get off him. No, Nicole should have ran her dumb ass in the house and slammed the door and went to call police. While Mr. Goldman out there fighting an intruder, whatever, the killer. Man, when I first heard that story, that shit was lame, bro. She never had nothing. All the fame, Nicole wasn't known for nothing but being married. But am I right or wrong with the story though? Miss Special, somebody correct me. Didn't Mr. Goldman came to the door and she opened the door and then and the killer came out the bushes or some shit like that? Why the hell Nicole never closed the door and ran in the house? While Mr. Goldman's out there fighting for his life and shit. Come on, bro. That shit doesn't make no sense to me. Because he got to Goldman before he got to Nicole. Hello? She must have been high out of goddamn mind just standing there looking at the intruder like this. Oh, my God. This is crazy. Oh, my God. She must have been high out of her mind. Why you ain't running the house? Why you see them out there scuffling and shit and you see the nigga got a knife in his hand? It doesn't make no sense to me, man. It doesn't make no sense. That shit doesn't make no sense. Remember, OJ was writing a book, but no publisher would touch it. His title was If I Did It, Smoke. I think he did it. Nah, I don't think he did that shit. I'm being honest. I don't think he did that shit, bro. I don't think he did it. They show all the drugs on the table and the stuff, crime stories showing the inside pictures of all the drugs. I don't think that nigga did it. I don't think OJ did that shit. OJ would have knocked that little young nigga out, Mr. Goldman. They said Goldman was giving the nigga a fight and everything. Whoever the goddamn killer was. You see, they giving the public the story that we never would know. How the hell did they know Mr. Goldman was giving the killer a fight? And where the hell Miss Nicole was at the whole time while he was stabbing on Goldman outside the house while he was trying to go get Nicole? Where the hell she was at the whole time? Standing there watching? I remember this shit, man. I remember that shit clearly. I was a teenager. I said, man, this shit doesn't make no sense. Salute, Michael Parker. I think that whole shit was a setup, to be honest, to get OJ the F up out of there. And I think she owes too much money while he was naked. If it was supposed to have happened like that, she was naked too. You see, that's why I need you to remind me, Miss Special. That's why I need you to remind me. Because the story that I remember, the nigga came to the door. She allegedly supposed to have been naked on the road. I remember that. She was allegedly naked in the road, whatever, answering the door. Mr. Goldman had the glasses. Hey, you left your glasses at the restaurant here. I came to return it to you, Mr. Cole. That's exactly how I'm looking at it. And I think he had some food or some shit with him. But I'm like, what was the killer at? Like, everything else, I can't picture. It's confusing. That's how I know that nigga ain't do that shit. That nigga was coming out the house, nigga. That's what happened. He was in there smashing the cold, came out the house, nigga, and they got his ass. That's what happened. And they went in there, and I don't know if they got Nicole in the house, but I think they got her outside the house or at the door or some shit like that. I don't believe the first story that he walked to the door, knocked on the door, she came to the door. I don't believe that shit. The defense was basically, let's point out the racism and guilt and shame them into saying he's innocent. We always going to hear and see what they want us to see and hear because they don't want the whole truth to come out. They never want the truth to come out. That's like with the Carmelo situation. That's like, I could continue with this shit. You know what I mean? She was cheating the whole time. That's the fact. She was giving that poom poom up. But they made it seem like she was an angel. That girl wasn't no goddamn angel. We would never know the real story, but I'm with you, Smoke. That's a fact. Rest in peace to the juice, man. Same thing with the Carmelo. Same thing with Cyrus, the little kid down there in South Carolina. They'll never put the truth out. Truth will never come out. That's one thing. They'll never come out with that shit. He made the bills. That's a fact. He made the bills. That nose candy. You got DJ Academics going on dates with 50 Cent baby mom and shit. That shit bugged out. I know Fifth looking like, man, I swear, man, that girl, boy, that girl shot out, man. I swear she is, boy. But shout out to Act, though, man. He bought apple pies with the glasses. I don't know what the hell that man bought, but I know that shit didn't sound right. That's the lie they put out, protecting their image. That's a fact. They try to make it seem like Nicole was this innocent woman. Like she wasn't giving no poom poom up and she wasn't out there bugging out. She was bugging out too. Hands down, she was bugging out. That's why when I seen that, I said, man, they done lost their goddamn mind doing that for OJ, man. How they gonna erase his history? Carmelo got a dream team working for him now. Last I heard, Smoke. Nah, he definitely got a dream team. I can't wait till that trial start. But you know the crazy part, that appeal, that shit could take like another year. I hear some lawsuits coming down on Academics. Yeah, it might be some nasty work, man. But you gotta understand, Academics got a he got a little nice machine behind him, pause. You know what I mean? So he's not out there by himself. Yeah, 50 likes. You know, it's one of them slow nights, man. Smash the likes, man. Get them likes up a little bit more. Do me that favor. It's about 80. At least let's smash the count, man. It's one of them slow nights. We just chopping it up. See whoever thinks out there. That's why 50 not paying her no attention. Just laughed. Hey, that's exactly what 50 doing. 50 paying that girl no attention, man. He paying her no mind. Fifth don't care. The only thing she's doing is damaging her son, to be honest. That's all she's doing is damaging her son. Look at that nigga Jimmy at the BET Awards. Shout out to Dave East, Mano, and Jim. Jim always got to come with that leather jacket shit, right? Dave East looking like a whole security guard and shit. Them niggas looking good. Oh shit, yo. Them niggas crazy, yo. That nigga Jim got that motherfucker. He got that damn rock star jacket on at the BET Awards. Them niggas is bugged out. That nigga looking like somebody grandpa, man. Shout out to my nigga Jim though, man. That nigga Jim Jones crazy, boy. Yeah, them niggas onks, man. We need some new generation in New York and in the East Coast, man. He said Rod Goldman, Daddy made me sick, y'all. I'm just saying, he was on the news every day, wanting OJ legacy, all his merch money. That shit crazy. I'm saying that story with that shit is crazy, man. The Goldman family tried to make it seem like that nigga was innocent. I mean, like she was an angel. That nigga Jimmy. Yeah, Uncle Jimmy, man. That nigga had a leather jacket on at the BET Awards. Then they have cameras. No, I don't think they had cameras. I don't know. They ain't show no cameras. That's another thing. Doing what at that OJ shit, they ain't had no cameras, man. What you smoking on? Shit, I'm smoking on life, chat. You already know the vibes. Smoking on life. Cali love OJ though. That's a fact. We all love the juice, man. They doing that man dirty. Jim forever young, he think. Yeah, Jim always gonna feel like he forever young. That shit crazy. I don't know what's up with Jim. Jim aged old as hell. I know that. Where the hell Chrissy at? He never with Chrissy. That nigga always with his niggas. Smoke, she is saying I'm leaving. I have my earphones on. I can hear it clearly. Oh, Gigi's saying that she said I'm leaving. When you talk about that big ticket shit, Gigi, she said I'm leaving. I had my earphones on. I could hear it clearly. Smoke, she said I'm leaving. When Tig was trying to tell her to get out, she didn't want to. I don't. That's that whole shit crazy. It's harvest season. It's been rough out here for some good smokes. And Jim ever did. Nah, Jim ain't never married Chris. That nigga Max, he at the BT Awards right now too. Shit. Max on the BT Awards with on French Montana, but you know, ain't not gonna happen, man. Them niggas old as hell now. I remember when Chrissy proposed to Jimmy. Yo, that shit was hilarious, right, Tels? That nigga still ain't married Chrissy. That's what I said too. Both were naked at the door, high too. So hold up, you telling me that somebody came to the door and they both approached the door naked, and that's how they got stabbed? That's crazy. At this point, y'all just talking to talk. OJ said, but man, take your ass to sleep, man. Max on BET in 4K still wild. Yeah, Max B, right? That nigga on BET is crazy. His mama, mad younger than Jim. Yo, Mama Jones, she out of pocket with her boyfriend. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Mama Jones is straight out of pocket, yo. Nah. I ain't gonna condone if my mother come in the house with a nigga how old is that nigga? I think that nigga in his 30s, right, Miss Special? Nah, I ain't condoning that shit, man. You crazy as hell, man. I think that nigga like 40 years old or some shit, 39. Mama Jones in her damn mid-60s, man. She was on one knee crying her eyes out for Jimmy to marry her. Hey, y'all remember that? I think it wasn't that shit on Love and Hip Hop? When Chrissy proposed to Jimmy, she proposed. Yeah, it was on Love and Hip Hop. Jimmy standing there with the smirk and shit. She crying and shit. I ain't never seen no shit like that back then. That shit was what, 15 years ago, didn't it? Chrissy on her knees proposing to Jim and shit. That shit was crazy, man. Jim ain't never married her ass either. His mama, man, younger than for real. That shit crazy. Now, if Mama Jones married her young boyfriend before Chrissy and Jim get married, that shit is crazy right there. That shit crazy. Come on, OG Segma. You mad aggressive in the chat. Man, the poom whack, you smelling 50 Cent. That is not tricking, that's just being generous with your money, fool. Yeah, love. AK is supposed to be funded by the mega. Yeah, AK got a machine behind him, bro. He got a machine behind him. But not for nothing, I think she's doing all that. Her and DJ Academics, I think that's all some promo shit, to be honest. Singer shares dating Amber Rose baby daddy. She's like 70, he's like 30. Yo, that's a fact. I seen that. Smoke news. You putting meat on the grill for the 4th. Yo, that's crazy right there. Pause. That was crazy. Minnie Burke said, "You putting well, you know, I mean, but you know, I'm gonna go to some cookouts. That's what I'm gonna go to. Yeah, singer Cher, she out of pocket. I forgot about Cher. Cher out here, yo, Cher with a whole 30-year-old, and Cher like 70 years old. I wouldn't be surprised someone from the BET Awards get arrested. That's all, yo. Shout out to Go Hard, man. Going hard all year. You heard what he just said? I mean, and God forbid, I hope it won't nothing happen. But it's always around this goddamn time. Go Hard said, I wouldn't be surprised someone from the BET Awards get arrested or unalive after the show. It's always happened around this time. Always. It always happen around this time. Watch we get some breaking news in the morning time. Watch. What's good, Smoke? I'll be tapping in with you all the way from Tacoma, Washington. Shout out to Washington, man. Salute, chat. I hope Chrissy ain't still wanting Jimmy for real. He said one of us need to get himself out the house and out the bus, go outside and find yourself for later and leave the internet alone. You ain't making no damn sense. OG, who the hell OG talking about? OG Segment, who the hell are you talking about? William, who the hell are you talking about? They always arrest people at the BET Awards. What's going on with you, my boy, ASAP Rocky? What's going on with your boy? Nah, ASAP Rocky bugging out for real. Man, we're gonna have to put. Oh yeah, he out. Yo, OG Segment. I don't know if you high. I don't know what's wrong. We about to put you in timeout for a while. He out of pocket. I don't know who the hell he talking to, but he bugging the fuck out. Jim Jones just got evicted recently. He at the BET Awards. That's what I said. Jimmy out here bugging out. Jimmy Bill is supposed to be all on deck, but that nigga at the BET Awards looking like a goddamn uncle. I tell you that shit. Oh, got to be tripping. Who remembers when Jimmy said Mama Jones talking about the French kiss community? Yo, that shit was crazy, right? I would have never said no shit like that. That my mom taught me how to French kiss. I said, what? I said, yo, Jim, you out of pocket. When AK gonna settle his great case with the girl he used to date by 3 of his friends. I remember that girl too. Yeah, shout out to OG Segment, but man, I don't know who the hell he was talking to. I don't know if he talking to somebody in the chat. That's why I'm like, yo, who you talking to? He bugging out. He was mad aggressive. Am I tripping though? OG Segment, you was mad aggressive in the chat, bro. And even my monitors were saying that shit. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't put you in timeout. That nigga was barking at somebody. I'm like, who the hell you talking about? I thought you talking about me. I'm like, hold up, bro. You wildin'. You drunk? When AK want to settle his great case for real. I don't know. You know what's crazy? Where that female at, Miss Special? That female disappeared too. She might have took a settlement and hauled ass. Yeah, right, Michael Park. I knew I wasn't tripping. He was mad aggressive in the chat. I'm like, what the hell is this nigga aggressive for? Said Uncle Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy aging bad, right? I ain't gonna hold y'all. Jimmy, he aging bad, bro. Tell said he in the wrong chat. That's what I said. We be over here chilling. Shout out to OG. I know the homie. That's the shit. I know the homie too. That's why I'm looking like, yo, who the hell you talking about? That nigga up here bugging out right now. Real talk, Smoke. I watch you like you on TV shows. You be awesome, serious issues, and hella funny to me. And my lady watch you. Salute. I appreciate it, man. Shout out to you and your lady, your family. I shout out to all y'all over there for watching me. I appreciate that, chat. For real. He said, I don't time out when you disrespect the host of the chat, block will be gone. I know that's right, Miss Special. That's why I was trying to tell him who he talking about. Because I said, man, not for nothing, the mod's going to block your ass. And I only put him on timeout, know what I mean? So, because I know the homie. I don't know if he had a few little drinks. I don't know what's going on. Jimmy better get them bills together. He don't want Chrissy outside while Max on. Yo, you know what's crazy? Since Max and the BT Awards and Jimmy in there, I know ain't nothing gonna happen. Watch me get a little photo with these two niggas at the end of the show or some shit like this. Yeah, you know. Man, I hope we don't get a photo of these two old ass niggas. Go hard said, I don't see no Williams in the chat. That's what I said. Hey, yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. Go hard. That's what I'm looking at the homie, right? I'm like, yo, OG, who the F you talking about? He like, yo, the nigga William need to come outside or the phone, come get it. I'm like, yo, who he talking about? Ain't no Williams in the chat. That's what I'm like. Hey, yo, that's why I'm like, man, let me just put the homie for now. Let me let him chill for a little bit, man. That shit got me in tears, though. Shout out to OG segment. That nigga bugging. I'm trying to find a Williams in the chat. I'm like, yo, we got a Williams in the chat. Let me see. I'm looking like we ain't even got no nigga named Williams. I'm like, who the hell you talking about, bro? I said, yo, I was like, I don't know, man. I mean, sometimes I be bugging too, though. I be tripping too, though, man. But I ain't no Williams in the chat, though. Oh, shit, yo. That shit got me dead there crying. That nigga Go Hard said, man, there ain't even no Williams in the chat. Oh, shit. Probably had like 3 natty daddies. Miss Special blocked his ass. I hope not. Miss Special be on that shit, I'm telling you. He been drinking Mickey's. That's why I said the homie bugging out, man. Talk about some Williams. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? We over here talking about the juice man and shit. Nah, man, we talking about the Cole over here. I'm like, what the hell? Shit. He said, what your basketball team do with the draft? It was all right. Nah, I mean, we picked up that little white shooter, the Knicks. I forgot the nigga name and shit. I forgot what team, actually what college he came out of. But I know he's a shooter though. We got this little corner. Nah, man, he's nice too. I forgot the white kid name. I gotta go on my phone, check it out. But shit, the only thing that mattered, go hard, man, we won that championship. Nah, man, the Knicks, man. That's all that mattered to me. Now I went for my Eagles. You know the vibes. I went and got his ass out of timeout corner, bring your ass in. Uncle Jimmy tight ass leather. I'm trying to tell you, man. Then you got Dave East up there looking like a whole security guard and shit. Them niggas looking bugged out. They got Fresh Montana and Max B live. You know I don't like what I don't like about Max. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. That nigga be coming out like he big, like he Tupac, Biggie Smalls and shit. I'm like, man, yo, Max, you come on, man. You all right, but you wasn't all that now, nigga. But I believe while he was locked up, he was writing a lot of rhymes for French Montana. That's why French had a nice run when Max B went in. Max B helped that nigga on career for real. He done hit that Hennessy smoke. I'm trying to tell you. He's smoking cuss. He's smoking just straight grass. Smash that like. I don't even know how many likes we got, man. Smash that like button, man. Do me that favor, y'all. We got Cardi B hitting the stage with that goddamn motorcycle, man. She always on some other shit. Mo 3 trial coming up and go very cooked, and they're gonna let him loose again. I can't wait till that Mo 3. Rest in peace to Mo 3. I can't wait till that trial start, boy. It's gonna be some shit. Not enough. Just got here. That's what I'm saying. Smash that like button. Let's get at least 80 likes in here, man, for the people come on, man. I ain't gonna be saying let's smash that like 1,000 times tonight. Hell no, I'm tired. I'm tapped out. Had to go back out. Nigga gave me the reg. I walked out on his ass and said, "Damn, what the fuck?" Wrong batch. Karma came back for gold. Yo, Karma came back for Govain. Mr. Second Chance in Life over there. Yeah. Mr. Govain over there. That nigga, yo, I'm trying to tell you, man. Yo, if that man would have just left, went witness protection program, nobody wouldn't even worried about that nigga. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Nigga wasn't even worried about him. That nigga want to come out, speak about the Dolph. Yeah, you know, I know I wasn't involved. I'm leaving Memphis. They didn't want to talk about Big Jook. Yeah, I know who killed Big Jook. Every time he talk, I don't know Yo Gotti. Nigga, you know Yo Gotti, nigga. Cut it out, nigga. You, the cookie shop, nigga, all y'all niggas over there. Nigga, I know everybody over there. Tired of them niggas. I can't wait till that truth come out, boy. I'm fried no more, but I'm good looks, my G. I'm tired of them motherfuckers. Hey, watch when that truth come out about this whole shit. Especially with that Nipsey shit, too. Yeah, let's get them likes up, man. I told you they playing with the likes. It's one of them slow nights, though. I ain't mad at them. Smash that like. Let's get that like up to 80. Come on, let's start off with 80 at least, bro. Let's get it up. Govain and the foreman. Goddamn right he a foreman. And that takeoff situation, what's going on with that? That's another whole situation. Mr. Houston down there and all that. I mean, Mr. Junior down there. Them niggas bugged out, man. I feel bad for Takeoff, man. For real, how he went out, bro. Cause not for nothing, man. We watched their career. Takeoff was a solid. He was the quiet one. You never heard nothing crazy about Takeoff. It was always on. It was always Quavo. That was always the loudmouth one. And then, I mean, Offset was always the one that, he'll step up. But Takeoff was always the one in the back, chilling, quiet as hell. And for him to go out like that shit's sad as hell, bro. Rest in peace to Takeoff, man. Rest in peace to the Rocket. That shit's sad. Govain had a chance to leave the town, but he refused. Then he said he was leaving. Yeah, he said he was leaving El Chapo. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the town. Me and my kids, my family. We're going. Memphis not the right place to be. Next thing you know, this nigga's still in the town, running around doing interviews, talking about he's still in Orange Mound. That shit crazy to me. I'm so glad they got his ass. He was doing too much. Yeah, everywhere you look, you seen that nigga. He jumped on everybody topic. Pause. He talked about Charleston White. He talked about this person. He always tried to be in there. I'm like, yo, nigga, you trying to be an internet nigga? You just got accused. You just got accused being the alleged mastermind of a high-profile case, and now all of a sudden you want to be known on the internet and all this. That nigga, man, listen, man. He was too comfortable. That's what that was. He was way too comfortable. Got New York looking crazy. Yeah, Max B smoking on that Sherm smoke. Yeah, I heard about Max in there, man. Remember his baby mom said he was a threat and stalk her too. Dude is weird. Nipsey definitely hunting his ops. Big U thought he was going to be back on the streets. Yeah, they had an interview with the well, not an interview. The nigga Rimpog. Y'all remember Nipsey, man, and shit, the one that ran, whatever. I mean, he's part of the group. Well, he went on live, like, I think a couple of days ago or some shit. It's kind of swarming through the internet, whatever. And basically, man, you could tell that nigga out of it. That nigga, you could tell, I don't know if he on something, but ever since that Nip situation, you could tell that boy ain't been the same. Hey, Smoke Jessica from. Shout out to Maryland, man. Shout out to them. Shout out to y'all over there, man. Shout out to the Irish people over there, man. He tried to pop off on me once. He tried to pop off on you once, Tuck. That's crazy. Takeoff died without a will. Now his parents are fighting over his settlement money. Yeah, I see that shit. The mom saying the father never been in his goddamn life. She's saying she don't want that nigga to get no type of money. Takeoff was supposed to die. That was meant for Quavo. He's like to jump. That's what I always told people. I think them shots, man, them shits was meant for Quavo because, he was arguing with them niggas. But some strange reason, man, that shit hit Takeoff. Quavo's always the one with the loud mouth. Govain thought he was bigger than life. Now he in the feds, Dolph Killer, with Dolph Killers. That's a fact. Feds been wanting him. He was talking too much. Govain wasn't out there making no sense about his daughter. He wasn't. He was talking way too much. He was even talking about his daughter case like he knew that shit. I seen that. He looked bad. Yeah, you seen that go hard, right? I was going to put. Damn, I was going to bring that up too. I should have brought that shit up, bro. Let me see if I find it for y'all. We chilling right quick. Hold up. Let me see. That nigga look bad. That nigga look all the way bad. You can't even see his face. I should have got a picture of that nigga. That nigga look bad. I might do a video about that, but that nigga look bad though. Ren Paul, that nigga look bad, bro. That nigga crying like he on drugs. I ain't even want to talk about it because it's been so long with that nigga. And with the Ren Paul situation, him running, like the boy Ren Paul popped out, waiting on the green light from Black Sun. Waiting on the green light from Black Sun. That's what he said in the video. I seen how JPJ walked off on Takeoff Body. Yeah, he walked off on Takeoff Body. I mean, I still got videos of that shit. If Big U was out, he would have been on the check crab on the World Cup beats. I'm trying to tell you. He would have tried to check all them niggas if Big U was out. I could not be friends with CW after he said what he peed on Govan Doe the grave. Yeah, that's disrespectful. Long live Takeoff. We back in the building, fan blessings. You already know what's going on. He was about to give up Gotti and the whole scene. That's what I think. I think he was just talking a little bit too much. And they came to grab his dumb ass after that young PRE member put hands on him. So happy to see PRE going some lips off Govan. Then Takeoff had a strap. Let me hit him first while the other Quavo was running his mouth. Nah, I don't think Takeoff had a strap on him though, man. Govan, he must be in his 50s. Govan like 50 years old, 49. Late 40s, 50s. You better hope he make it a prison because them guys. I'm trying to tell you. That whole Takeoff issue. You know the part that catch me? All right, let's get to this clip right here. This is the part that catch me the most off that Takeoff shit. When Mike Prince had them niggas outside and he's talking about we got a lot of straightening to do. That's the shit that threw me off. Yeah, we got a lot of straightening to do, nephew. We got it. And then next thing you know, these niggas, I mean, the whole shit just happened. Let's go back to that. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video. We got time.
He in that candy thing without the swing. He in that candy thing without the swing, man. Hold up. Hey, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We got a little bit of straightening going on. Hold up. Hey, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
We got a little bit of straightening going on.
You feel me? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, nephew. Hey, man. That's how we rock. Put that in the back. Hold on.
Got that big old boxer back there.
Hey, man.
Got that heavyweight back there.
Don't think we playing.
Thank you, man.
Don't think we playing, man. Hey, man. We got a little bit of straightening going on.
We got a little bit of straightening going on. We got a little bit of straightening going on.
Yeah, the biggest. I see nephew in the back seat back there. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to know what was all that about before Takeoff passed away. Like, what was all that about? We got a lot of straighten. I know they got a song called Straighten, but the way he said it, next thing you know, Takeoff get unalive and all this. They go on separate cars and shit. They don't even roll together. Quavo rolls with Jazz Prince, and Takeoff, he rides off with somebody else. I guess Mike Prince and them niggas. It was a whole bunch of strange shit once they got down there, bro. That's why I said, man, all that, like, And I feel bad the way Takeoff passed away because, like I said, he was the quiet one. He wasn't a loudmouth one. He was in the cut. But I really believe they was trying to knock off 2 instead of 1. They might have tried to knock off both of them, to be honest, or just Quavo or Legend. Riding around with blowers in the seat. That's what I said. Like, that shit. But, you know, it's different down there in Houston, so the laws are different. The niggas probably licensed up. I think that might have been Jazz shit. We're going to say that was a prop gun. I mean, it was a prop weapon. We don't know what that is. That's what we're going to say. So that shit just weird to me, bro. It's just weird, man. There's no way in the world like y'all going to have a lot of straightening going on, and then y'all don't know what the hell is going on after the whole situation happened. All of a sudden, y'all don't know nothing. That's the weird shit about that.
What that is, Jazz?
Shit, weird as hell. Next thing you know, they lock DJ Pat like he the shooter. I don't believe he the goddamn shooter, to be honest. I don't believe that nigga the shooter. Even Takeoff was quiet in the interviews. Absolutely.
A lot of people seen the video. It was a few seconds. And Junior, they seen you walking by. We understand that, you know, Quavo, Takeoff, they was down here with y'all. But they seen you walking by. He's laying on the ground. You got Mike bending down, and they seen you walking by. What took place there?
This the crazy thing about that video, right? Is one scenario is that they see Mike on the ground trying to help Takeoff. But in the video, Mike was right behind me. So people didn't peep that. People think that I'm the one who had a voice. I mean, I'm the one who was speaking in the video when I wasn't. If you go back and look at the video, Mike is walking right behind me. They took 3 seconds of a situation where I was caught on video and turned it into what they wanted it to be. But in all actuality, we had been there for a while. Mike was following me so we can go to the restroom so he can wash the blood off his hands.
A lot of
This nigga always said he ain't got nothing. And then look at this situation. All-Star JR, right? That's another situation that he's involved in. Now, watch Junior get off on this one, too. Now, if this man would have lost his life, Junior's standing right there the whole goddamn time. And all this situation is all over All-Star JR baby mom. Now, say All-Star JR would have lost his life in that restaurant. I'm just saying, say he would have lost his life, y'all, if he would have never defended himself. That's another whole situation. That's a whole nother part, a whole nother tragedy, whatever, that somebody got unalive in front of Junior. This nigga always involved in some shit, bro. I swear, you can't make this shit up with this nigga, man. I swear to God, you just can't. I just want to know why the hell they never question this nigga about nothing else. Like, he just get away with everything. Yeah, you know, I don't know nothing about the Duke, the jeweler situation. Come on, man. We all know about Duke. We all know about Duke. Cut it out. This interview had every time something going on. Jay Prince always around. Yeah, he always around, man. That nigga always around with something, but act like he don't know shit. This interview here made him even mad at Junior. He was lying the whole interview. That's a fact. That nigga was lying like a mug. Then QP sold the label. I'm side eyeing them too. Yeah, right after that, QP sold the label. QPC, whatever he called itself. Quality Control Records. Them niggas sold that record. Sold the whole shit. And remember, Migos was down with them. Maybe they wanted to knock off 2 instead of 1 special, K. We could throw that in the air special, in the special. I always thought about that. Maybe because I'm right after that, like you said, QP sold the label, boom, boom, boom. You know, Migos, I mean, they signed to them over there with all that situation that was happening. They might have wanted to knock off. They probably was trying to get away 2 of them instead of 1. I always thought about that. They just end up knocking off 1. I always thought like that. Maybe they try to knock off 2 instead of 1. Quavo and him. And Takeoff. I'm telling you, man, that nigga be lying like a mug. That's all that nigga do is lie, bro. Mike Prince, too. That's all he do. Once he start talking, he want to start crying. Yeah, you know, those my nephews. Those my nephews, man. Nigga, those your nephews. You're supposed to protect them niggas. How the hell them niggas from your ward, 5th Ward, or niggas that's part of mob ties end up shooting and knocking off Takeoff. That shit supposed to not even happen at a private party. See, people forget that was a private party that Junior was throwing. Hello? So why is this shots ringing out at Junior's private party? Shit crazy.
KPRC2 Investigates discovered a fired forensic analyst for the Houston Forensics Science Center is in the middle of a legal saga after nearly 400 cases were flagged for forensic failures. And there's one big case in particular affected by it. KPRC2 reporter
The reason why I'm starting off, y'all remember that case right here? I'm about to push it back for y'all. This how I know this whole Takeoff shit is about to go left. Because once that little forensic lady, whatever DNA lady got fired, because remember she screwed up a lot of DNA tests, whatever, and one special one, obviously she was covering, was Takeoff shit. Right when I heard that shit, and I'm about to play the news for y'all. This is old, but once I heard that shit, I said, man, that whole Takeoff trial, man, that shit about to go left. Mr. Pat, DJ Pat, they about to find that nigga not guilty. You know why? There was too many shots ringing out in that goddamn on private party. How the hell you gonna tell me that the only one y'all get fingerprints from a cup? Because remember, that's how they got DJ Pat, fingerprints from a cup, whatever. Nigga, you know how many people in there had cups? You know how many people in there had weapons on them besides DJ Pat? At the private party of Junior? It was several people. But they're going to choose DJ Pat because we seen the forensic cup. Man, that shit was all a lie, bro. The Prince family, the mob ties, they know who did that shit. They just covering that shit up and blaming that shit on somebody else. Alleged. Let's get to this old shit right here so I can understand what's going on. Because this whole Takeoff trial that's coming up, this shit is bogus. Once they fired this lady, I knew this shit was gonna be bogus. It was gonna be some foo-foo shit going on at the court. It was gonna go left, and there's gonna be a lot of he say, she say with no evidence. That's exactly what's gonna happen with this Takeoff shit. I guarantee you. But let's play this part though, because she plays a big part of the Takeoff case. This lady right here that they actually fired.
KPRC2 Investigates discovered a fired forensic analyst for the Houston Forensics Science Center is in the middle of a legal saga after nearly 400 cases were flagged for forensic failures. And there's one big case in particular affected by it. KPRC2 reporter TJ Parker is live outside the Forensic Science Center with a breakdown. TJ.
Hey, Zach. Yeah, one of the biggest cases involves the 2022 murder of Migos rapper Takeoff, the man accused of killing him, Patrick Clark. Basically, the forensic analyst, who has since been fired, wasn't doing her job correctly, according to documents, and it impacts at least 392 cases. As a result, Brady notices were sent out, which is something the prosecutor sends out, letting defense attorneys know that there is something that might show a client is not guilty. So the Harris County DA's office informed Patrick Clark's attorney about the forensic analyst's termination last month for their, quote, lack of quality work. And the filing states the analyst was considered a witness in the Takeoff murder, which happened at a Houston bowling alley downtown back in November 2022. We just talked with KPRC legal analyst Brian Weiss about this case and the importance of catching errors like this. Take a listen.
We don't see those kinds of consequential numbers, but it doesn't mean that every one of those 392 cases are forfeit. It just means that there was a problem in the evidence gathering procedure.
All right, so we have done stories in the past on the Houston Forensic Science Center, issues with it, including some backlogs. It is something that we are certainly continuing to look into. As for Takeoff's murder, Clark was indicted back in May of 2023. We are live downtown this morning. I'm TJ Parker, KPRC 2 News.
Cut it out. That lady got paid off. All of a sudden, a big profile case, Migos, Grammy winning. I mean, this ain't no low rappers right here. We talking about Grammy winning Migos here. And all of a sudden, this lady, oh my God, I messed up a lot of shit over here. She out of here. what's going to happen is now they're going to mess up all the forensic, all the little DNAs, everybody that was at the private party, and they're going to try to put it on DJ Pat, or DJ Pat might get found not guilty because the evidence is going to be a lack of evidence. A lack of evidence. I can imagine how much shit they screwed up in there. No, y'all ain't screwed up. Somebody got paid. Alleged. That's all that's going on. That shit nasty work. I feel bad for Takeoff family. I really do. Because he about to walk. Yeah, he out on bail, Tells. That nigga been out on bail like damn near 2 years already. That nigga out on bail. DJ Pat out on bail, man. But I never believed that DJ Pat was the shooter. I always thought that was a false narrative because they had other little mob tie niggas there. You had little Cam and them little niggas there. And them little niggas get busy according to their little history down there in Fifth Ward. They like to do, you know what I mean, little activities out there. They like to carry little, you know what I mean, activities. They like to carry weapons in. And little Cam and the little mob ties, they was there at that time. One of them had a Chucky doll, and Cam had that little yellow hoodie on, whatever the hell he had on. Come on, bro. And they was right across Quavo, while Takeoff over here on the right-hand side standing by Mike Prince. She said Chrissy would never get a ring. She talking about Jim. Yeah, she ain't never gonna get that ring. I feel like DJ Pat gonna walk because case doesn't make sense. I said the same thing, Tells. Especially when you don't find a lady that does all the goddamn forensic shit and DNA shit. Come on, this shit crazy. Yeah, she was tampering with Takeoff murder evidence. I feel the same way. She was tampering that shit, man. Them niggas not, man. I listen, man. The old man got connections down there, alleged. Old man got connections. Remember I think the sheriff from the Houston department, I don't know if he's still there, but he grew up with the old man. I think they got history with him and Mike Prince and all them. So it was a lot going on at that time. Why is Quavo so quiet? I don't even know either. Where's that little sneaky little Cam? I don't know. Last time they said about little Cam, he supposed to be locked up in California. Remember he caught a California case, or he had a gun case in California? He said she's a mess. What you talking about? She gotta be talking about Chrissy. She must be watching the rewind of this, probably catching up. Merch gang. Yeah, I gotta get that merch, that one up for real. Then you got Mike Prince always talking, act like he don't know shit. Cam did. I really believe he did it. I believe he did it too, to be honest. I believe little Cam was the one the one that was the first one to start letting off shots, and that shit hit Takeoff. That's like with Duke the Jeweler. Jay Prince always act like he don't know nobody.
Because I went to LaBusa pool party and he happened to be there and he happened to be standing on me. I mean, right next to me. The truth is, I never met him before. I had no idea who he is. I didn't even know he was a jeweler until after his passing. And then the night of that game isn't the night that he got killed. He got killed leaving Boosie concert the next night because somebody tried to rob him. So, you know, the internet play internet games. But this is a situation with a dude that I didn't even know. I ain't know his name. I had no knowledge of him. I ain't know he was from Chicago. I ain't know he was a jeweler until social media started trying to point a finger because he was standing next to me, and it's just unfortunate that something transpired after another dice game, but neither incidents had anything to do with a dice game.
That's a lying ass nigga, boy. I swear that boy be lying, boy. That boy be lying, boy. He be getting away with that shit, though. I ain't gonna lie, boy. That's a lying ass boy. That boy right there, that nigga be lying, boy. That shit, yeah, the police commissioner too. Yeah, they all connected. They all grew up with each other. According to Mike Prince, he said this happened all over a basketball game. But yeah, that's exactly what has happened. Talking about he told Quavo to leave it alone. Those dice games, them shits was loaded. Everybody know about that. Them niggas had trick dice game, trick dice. That's how all that shit be starting. I remember that Duke the Doula was getting killed. Rest in peace to him. I believe it when I see it. I think the father tapped in with 12. That part, El Chapo. I believe the old man tapped in too, man, because there's no way in the world how his son be getting away with a lot of shit. His son be getting away with a lot of shit, bro. OG Snakes bottom F. So they just shooting dice with niggas they don't know. Cut it the fuck out. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He don't know Duke. They just shooting dice with niggas they just don't know. Like, come on, bro. Cut it out, man. There's a whole video of Duke standing right next to Jay Prince Jr. doing the crap table when he playing dice and shit at Boosie pool party, whatever. He was always dry snitching Boosie. They've been sitting. Yeah, remember this what Boosie had to say about Duke the Jeweler. Remember when Boosie said this? I wonder if I got that video of them niggas standing. What? Nah, that ain't that.
Hey, the internet, y'all got us all the way up, man. We met that dude, Duke the Jeweler, the night before. We was gambling. The next day, dude followed us to the concert. When we left out the concert, we under the garage. Dude went to his car by himself and walked down to the parking lot. That's when somebody tried to rob him and killed the dude. What the hell my 19-year-old cousin gonna try to rob and kill somebody? Bro, we getting money, man. We getting fucking money. That ain't our stilo. As a boss, I ain't letting that go down like that, man. This dude finna make me a piece. So y'all need to kill that. That's bad low, man. Don't put us in nothing with no bad low. It's bad low, man. The shit bad low, man. Straight up, the shit bad low. Kill it.
He might be telling the truth though. I don't know. Y'all believe him? He said his voice squeaky. And every time he get caught up in some shit, he always start crying, right, man? You know, I gotta pray to God, man. Just need y'all to pray for me and all this. That's why I said Boosie, yo, that nigga personality is crazy. I think I got two personalities. Once he get jammed up in something in court, he want to cry and pray. Y'all need y'all to pray for me, man. He always do this, man. You know what I mean, man? I'm like, man, Boosie, you was just talking crazy last week. Talk about after 12. I'm tired of them. But every time he get jammed up, he start crying, though. These niggas can't make up their mind, boy. I swear they can't. Can we talk about 50 Cent baby mom on the day with academics? Yeah, we could talk about that. 50 Cent baby mom. I don't find nothing. Know what I mean? Tell you like, you know what I mean? I feel like they doing that shit for promotion, to be honest. I don't even know if that shit real. Because the only thing you see is DJ Act holding her by the waist a little bit like this. And I mean, that's it, really. She doing all that shit to get her OnlyFans popping. Her OnlyFans, I can imagine how that shit, the percentage probably jumped like crazy now. They met him the night before. You seen all that shit with Young Chopper City from New Orleans. I was going to get to that story. I was going to talk about that, Gore. I was going to talk about that Young Chopper shit with that young lady passed away or some shit. I seen somebody cover that shit. I was like, damn, I was going to jump on that too. Pause. I might talk about that tomorrow, actually. I might get everything together and talk about that. Because Young Chopper, man, the way his excuse of that young lady passing away in that car, that shit don't make no sense. AK, he said, AK Diddy can't dress for shit. Old man got connections. That's a fact. I would love to be a chatter for her OnlyFans money. Yo, Tay, I could imagine how much her OnlyFans went up. What? Man, listen. She been on a little marathon lately. She went on No Jumper. Now she's doing a little fake date with DJ Academics. I never watched Academics. Act be having good information sometimes, though. I ain't gonna lie. We all being him. We all in the same world, so then that nigga be definitely getting some good information. Who go to the dice game and don't know it. So that's what. Thank you, OG. Why somebody will go to a dice game and you from Chicago and you make jewelry. And you like, yo, let me just jump on this plane with all this jewelry down and go meet Boosie. And you don't know nobody down there in Houston, nigga. You just going to a Boosie pool party. That shit doesn't make no sense. He was going down there to see either Boosie or Jay Prince Jr., meaning Duke the Jeweler. Duke wasn't going down there by himself just to pop up at a pool party. That's crazy to me. Why you keep fooling with them, Boosie? You know they bad love, but you always go back. Yeah, that's what I be saying. Boosie a hypocrite, man. You see Cam in the video. That's a fact you see Cam in that video. Cam got that whip. I think he had an arm into a what? Yellow hoodie on that day? That part, OG. Ain't nobody checking for AK or and her either. Ain't no bottom on her. Ain't nothing bottom on her. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I gotta really see like with her and AK. I mean, because I really feel like that's all promo what they doing. That's all promo. Said Duke the Jeweler. That's a fact. Yeah, he had a yellow hoodie on. That's what Lil on Cam had that day. He had a whole, and then the nigga that was standing next to him, that was one of his mans. That nigga had like a whole little Chucky doll in the front. Like he was carrying that shit. And I guarantee he had a weapon in that goddamn Chucky doll. There was way more shit. Y'all gotta remember the female that got hit? Remember she got hit, the light-skinned girl, she got grazed in the head? Because I don't think she got hit in the head. The way she came home, started talking, I'm like, how the hell you get hit in the head? You talking like that clearly? I think she got grazed or some shit, but she got hit, whatever. There was way more shots ringing out. Why they didn't do no forensic on that bullet and anybody else who had a weapon in that private party? That's another question. Because I'm pretty much sure that when the lady got hit with that bullet, you telling me that DJ Pat hit her in the head too? Just cut it out, man. That girl got hit by somebody else's gun that was at the private party also. She said they had dried up on her page. Well, I guess everyone getting off camera. I ain't heard about her since. JQ has probably got him ducked off somewhere. That's a fact. That female, I wonder if she gonna be in trial because she got hit in the head and everything. Duke the Jeweler was bringing Boosie at the neck and bringing Boosie at the neck that she wanted to make it. We told him about the dice game. That's why that makes sense. I think he wanted Duke to make him a jewel and bring it down to the goddamn party at the dice game. That's what I think happened too. Minnie Perkins. She ain't slipped. Every time this nigga talk, he don't give us no answers.
Well, it really wasn't a situation to de-escalate because it really wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it looked like it looked, but it really wasn't that type of situation. You know what I'm saying? That's why I even asked myself that today, like, it wasn't even there. You know what I'm saying? Like, we from the cuts. You know when certain things are what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know, and because you done had so many years of looking and seeing and feeling and dealing. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't even that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, you know, it was really a beautiful night. You know what I'm saying? We all family. We enjoying. Everybody kicking it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a situation that it turned out to be. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, me saying I'm de-escalating, I'm basically just telling nephew, like, hey, it ain't worth talking about. He's like, man, you want to talk about basketball. It ain't, leave it alone. Stop talking about it.
What the hell this nigga was saying? Nothing. It was about basketball. So you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's how you know niggas got guilty conscience and they know more to the story than but they don't want to tell us. The old man sitting there like, yo, these niggas can't lie for shit, yo. You can see it in the old man face. He like, man, I'm tired of covering up for these niggas. These niggas can't lie for shit. Telling y'all, if it wasn't for the old man, I'm trying to tell you, man, these niggas would be locked the hell up, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Because their excuse of what happened and all that shit was horrible, bro. Terrible. DFW in the building was good. What's good, chill? Nigga just say, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nah, nigga, we don't know what you saying, nigga. That's all you saying. Then you got the old man sitting there looking at you like, nigga, ain't you gonna say something? That's you ain't saying nothing to cover your ass on this situation. Pause. Come on, man. That shit crazy, yo. He had $1 million worth of jewelry on his body. Yeah, she talking about Duke the jeweler. I wonder what happened to all his jewelry that day. Niggas is crazy, bro. Mike Prince ain't say not a soul, man. That nigga shut up. But see, that's why I respect Offset. You know why I respect Offset to this day, bro? Because when these niggas was going on a campaign doing these interviews, trying to protect their image, their family, trying to protect Junior and Mike Prince and trying to make it seem like the Migos didn't come down there for them, trying to make it seem like this shit just happened out of nowhere. Offset went off on them niggas. Oh, let me remind y'all. That's why I rock with Offset, because he's like, man, these niggas is bugged out.
Hey, first off, y'all niggas speaking on my real brother. I don't know what y'all niggas got, what the fuck y'all niggas got going on. Y'all niggas speaking on my real brother. How dare one of y'all niggas even speak on me and Tate relationship, nigga? I don't know you niggas from a can of paint, nigga. Y'all niggas don't know how me and my brother rock, nigga. You trying to clear your face, nigga. This your 5th interview, nigga. You done did about my brother, nigga. You ain't think about his mama. You ain't think about the family, nigga. We ain't said nothing. Ain't nobody said nothing but you niggas. You niggas, man, who y'all nigga think y'all nigga is? John got it, nigga? Ain't nobody going for none of that, bro. I ain't studying none of that shit y'all nigga talking about either. And if you heard something from me, I'ma tell you it's gonna come from me. Call my phone. Y'all nigga going off of he say, she say. Then y'all nigga supposed to be this is who y'all supposed to be. And y'all nigga on interviews and it out on the interview. Talking about, I said that. Nigga, call my phone, homie. You call my phone, we'll have a conversation. They what I'm talking about. All that internet games, I don't.
That's why I respect Offset when he came off, because Quavo ain't had the balls to come out with nothing. Pause. Quavo ain't come out and say shit, but made a sad ass song and did a foundation or some shit like that. I'm like, man, Quavo, if you don't get your ass out of there, man, them boys blew your goddamn nephew head off on the ground there, and you gonna sit there and don't say nothing, then act like everything's still kumbaya with these niggas. That's why Offset don't rock with Quavo either, man. That's why Offset don't rock with that. And I see why he don't rock with that nigga. How the hell the nigga for Offset gonna go off? Offset wasn't even there at the time. Remember, Offset, them niggas they had a little bit of, I mean, they wasn't at good terms at that time. What Takeoff was, but Quavo and Offset, you know, they wasn't good at that time. Offset was dealing with Cardi B when he got that call. They was at the house. And that's when Cardi B, you know what I mean? They got an interview with Cardi B also. She talked about that. How Offset woke up that night and got that phone call. Nigga ain't say nothing about his nephew, man. Sitting there, you know what I mean? Talk, man, that shit crazy to me, man. Some people say Quavo was on it allegedly. I won't be surprised. You gotta remember, these niggas in the industry. We always talk about that shit. That little spooky shit they be on up there, alleged. We know about the spooky shit. They be on that shit. Sometimes you gotta, when you wanna level up, what I always talk about, alleged. When you wanna level up, whatever, certain things you gotta sacrifice. In that industry, the way they be playing, and I'm not making this up. We hear about the stories, the whistleblowers, the people that come out and they want to expose the industry and all. We've been hearing about this shit for decades. So who is we to say Quavo wasn't? I won't put it past. But I believe they was trying to knock off 2 instead of 1 that day, to be honest. I think Quavo just dodged the bullet. That's what I think happened. I think Quavo dodged the bullet that day. I think they was trying to knock off 2 instead of 1. That's how you stand on business for your people. That's a fact. That's why I respect that Offset, man. When the Offset came out and said that shit, I'll never forget. That nigga went quick to his phone. And he went off on them niggas. Told me all I needed to know. Yeah, the old man know his kids are train wrecks, making the family name look bad. You making that family name look bad, yo, Smoke back in. That shit definitely was a back end. You go from video camera and talking about we got a lot of straightening to do. Go to the basketball game. Then they go to the private party, whatever. Then they still bring up the basketball game. So y'all gotta remember, Quavo's a hard-headed nigga. So they know they could get to Quavo head. So what they do, they bring up the basketball game. Nah, man, come on, let's gamble, this and that. That's what Mike Prince allegedly said. Yo, man, nephew, just leave it alone. But why the shots ranged out? Because Quavo said, oh, nah, I don't play like that. Everybody know Quavo got a loud mouth. There ain't no reason for a grown-ass man to whip out a gun and start shooting. That's when I seen Little Cam in them. I said, them little type of niggas, I could see them doing that. Upping it up and be like, nigga, we ain't playing. Because this is their generation. That's when the whole ricochet happened. Next thing you know, you got DJ Bands whipping his gun out. That was the dude in the back seat with Quavo. That's what he was with Quavo. Because you had Migo, you had Takeoff, DJ Bands, and then you had on Quavo. He up it. And next thing you know, I guess DJ Pat up it. And then next thing you know, several other people started upping their weapons. Next thing you know, shots started. When you go back and listen to that video, you hear several shots, bro. You don't just hear one gun going off. You hear different type of guns going off in that video. And like I said, a girl got hit. So y'all telling me that a female that got hit in the head at that party, who hit her in the head? Was it DJ Pat? Oh, I forgot. Y'all fired a lady that does a DNA test. Watch when that trial start, bro. That shit about to be a whole wreck. Just like how Big Young Dolph shit was. The masterminds of them shits. Watch. They always try to find a crash out. But see, I want to hear the story they're going to say, because this is my question. If DJ Pat upped his weapon, y'all going to tell me in that court, y'all going to convince that jury that the reason why DJ Pat upped his weapon because of an argument, somebody else obviously upped their weapon. They saying that DJ Bands upped his weapon. That's the reason why DJ Pat upped his weapon. But there got to be a backstory behind the reason why these two people upped their weapon. Well, you telling me they were just mean mugging each other? Oh, we're going to have a standoff over here. Hold up, you up yours. Up. That shit didn't go down like that. There was other people with weapons in the building. People get shaky when you start seeing other people with weapons. And I believe it was Little Cam and them niggas, because that's Junior Little Goons. Everybody know that. Everybody know that shit. Little Cam and them, that's the little mob ties, nigga. Everybody, them niggas been hearing about them little niggas for a minute. And his father is part of Rap-A-Lot Records. That's the old man close friend. People got to do their history, man. And this case is old. But it's coming back to life at the November? It's nasty work out here, man. Offset said who y'all think, who is John Gotti? I'm trying to tell y'all. Offset the only one said something. Think about that. He the only Quavo ain't say a thing yet, bro. Domo, we ain't hear shit. If you think about the interviews Quavo been doing, the only interview Quavo did since Takeoff been passed away was that bullshit ass tribute and that bullshit ass foundation that he did. He never spoke about the incident. He never spoke about what. Nigga, you seen the whole shit. You the reason why your nephew head got blown the F off at that day, nigga, because of your mouth. Is Quavo gonna take the stand? That's the big question, y'all. You know they big on the snitch thing in the hip hop. So is Quavo gonna take the stand and testify on what he seen? Let me ask y'all in the chat that question. That's a good question, right? Because they real big on the snitch thing in hip hop, right? So is Quavo gonna take the stand and explain on what the hell happened from the basketball game all the way to the part that your nephew got unalive? Is you gonna explain that to the jury and to the court, Quavo? Is that snitching? Let me ask y'all that question. Since he never said nothing, Quavo got to take that stand. The whole shit started because of his mouth. He was arguing with somebody. So another question is, who you was arguing with? Was it somebody else? Yeah. This is the questions they're gonna ask Quavo. Quavo got to answer these questions. Who was you arguing with? Everybody know he was arguing with the little Maltod niggas. Obviously, somebody got to say something. If nobody don't say nothing, that's why I'm telling y'all. That's why I'm breaking this shit down the way I'm breaking it down. These questions they're gonna ask. Because if nobody don't answer these shits, DJ Pat is walking out that courtroom not guilty. And that's the whole plan. That's the whole plan, bro. Not guilty. If Quavo don't take that stand, who gonna take the stand? Quavo is the key witness of this whole goddamn case. That's what I'm saying, Tails. Quavo in the effed up situation. He can't win. If Quavo take the stand, you're a rat. If Quavo don't take the stand, people gonna question why you ain't take the stand and explain what happened to your nephew. But see, Quavo is part of the industry though. He's part of that rap world, the hip hop world. Quavo got a big. He got to sit back and think about what he gonna do. He got to sit back and think of what he gonna do. It's definitely gonna be a mistrial. It's gonna be a mistrial, Miss Special. I see that happening. It's gonna be a mistrial. I feel bad for Takeoff family. I think they gave them young niggas a green light. Let's go, chill. I think they gave them YNs a green light to stick up Quavo and Takeoff, but shit went sideways. The YNs had to start. Thank you, chill. People gonna do their history on little Cam and them niggas. They had a little group going on. It's a narrative. Them little niggas was what Junior say. Them niggas do. That's the narrative. Alleged. That was a narrative in the beginning when Takeoff first got unalive. There was a lot of people talking down there in Houston. They were saying them little niggas jump when Junior say jump. Them little niggas jump, nigga. Those his little niggas. Alleged. DJ Pat, man, man, listen, it's gonna be a whole mistrial, man. Quavo, man, you a whole sucker, man. It's about to be nasty work. I definitely remember that, Domo. It's about to be nasty work. Remember Jazz P told Quavo and take the ride with him for his B-Day, not with Junior, who wasn't there on the interviews. Jazz P the only innocent one. I believe that too. I believe Jazz don't got shit to do with that shit. I'm gonna keep it. I really believe Jazz, like, that's why I respect Jazz more than Junior. Junior on some fake demon time shit. I don't know what type of shit Junior be on. But I don't think Jazz knew that shit was gonna happen either. Niggas like Quavo sleep at night. I don't know, Chop. That's his nephew too. That's crazy. That's his nephew, man. Like, and the way they did that nigga, man, is crazy, bro. Tampering with evidence already. I definitely remember that doing my shit crazy. It's coming up though, that fourth quarter Takeoff trial coming up, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen. I see a mistrial happening, like Miss Special said, lack of evidence. Bands peeped the play, smoke. Yeah, DJ Bands, he peeped the play. That's why I'm trying to. That's why it's very curious to find out Is DJ Bands gonna take the stand? Because he supposed to been a security for them that night. And I think they got a video of DJ Bands holding his weapon. Cause they said, I mean, people seen DJ Bands' weapon. He was showing this shit. And they got a video of them, know what I mean? Niggas just arguing. He's looking, know what I mean? I think he peeped the whole play. That's why I think DJ Bands upped on them niggas. I think when DJ Bands upped on them niggas, I think he peeped the whole play. I really think that. And I think Quavo know the same shit. But he got a big decision to make to explain the story. Him and DJ Bands, to be honest. Because you got to throw DJ Bands in there too. Because he's one of the niggas that upped it. So what we doing here? Niggas got to start talking or it's going to be a mistrial. And I don't see no get back coming. It been, what, 3 years already? Been a long goddamn time since Takeoff been passed away. Because DJ Pat got to explain why he upped his. So if he point fingers at DJ Bands, now DJ Bands got to explain why he upped his. Y'all get what I'm saying here? It's two different stories. So you got DJ Pat. Yeah, what's the reason why you started shooting? Yeah, I seen the guy over there, DJ Bands. He, I mean, he had his hands in his weapon and So now they want to question DJ Bands. So what's the reason why you started shooting? And that's the curious. That's the part right here we need to know, because DJ Bands was the security. He's absolutely observing everything that's in the building, what's going on. So what's the reason why you up yours, nigga? What's going on? Who else had a weapon? That's when niggas got to start talking. It's nasty work. They all got bad. And that girl got shot in the head, was doing an interview. And she taking it. That's another thing, Charles. I said, that's another thing. It's the girl taking the stand. Who shot the girl in the head? It's a lot of questions to be answered, man. Everything happened so fast. I believe it was way more weapons. I know that for a fact. That TMZ video shows you, and you can hear the shots ringing out. It's way more weapons than just two. There's way more weapons and shots than just the two weapons that we just heard that they trying to point fingers at DJ Bands and DJ Pat, whatever. Nah, I mean Migo Bands. I keep saying DJ Bands, Migo Bands. But the one that got to take the stand is Migo Bands. Like, nigga, what's the reason why you up that weapon, nigga? Been on for 2 hours. Nothing special tonight. I'm up out of here, though, gang. I'm glad y'all pulled up. For the people that pulled up, y'all already know how we do. We chop it up, man. Hopefully we'll get a good trial in the fourth quarter. But we should find out, man. That shit coming around. Summertime about to be done. Summertime go by real quick. So that trial, that shit right around the corner. We're going to find out the truth. See what happened. It's going to be a mistrial, in my opinion, to be honest. Ain't nobody going to talk, really. Lack of evidence, everything. The bowling alley probably has, man, that whole, Tails, that whole goddamn place got cameras. Right from the bowling alley, I think it's a hard rock cafe, some shit. Man, they got so many stores in, man. Listen, man. That's why I was very suspicious that we ain't get too much footage. And look how long it been, and we still haven't got no footage of nothing. But the ones they gave TMZ and the ones that they showed us with Takeoff laying on the floor and all that extra shit. We ain't getting nothing. I find that kind of strange, to be honest. Say Quavo and Jazz, more likely you'll fly in for your boy, but not with your boy. Yeah, Quavo flew in for Jazz. That nigga ain't flying for Junior. I can't even see Junior and Quavo kumbaya and see him being best of friends. They got two different personalities. You know, Junior like to be all control of everything. Quavo, he said, "Nah, I mean, he's his own boss." That girl that got shot in the head, dad is next to Senior Montage. He was mad his daughter got shot. He was mad his daughter got shot. That's how we know Cam shot her in Takeoff. She was with Takeoff that night, she said. I remember there was a narrative saying that the girl was with Takeoff that night. Or she was around Takeoff that night, the girl that got shot in the head. Her and her entourage, her and a few other females, I heard. Nasty work, boy. Yeah, we're gonna be disappointed, Miss Special. And it's sad because Takeoff was the cool one. He was the quiet one. And he was the best one to me. Takeoff jump on that mic, nigga. He said, boy, he should burn that shit down. He said, I want a one-on-one fade with Junior. That shit gets you mad, Rock, right? Hey, Rock crazy, Rock. Rock said, I need that fade, man. I'm tired of Junior. That's a fact, yo. That's a fact. I'm telling you, man, that nigga Junior out of pocket, Rock. That nigga out of pocket, man, for real, yo. Yo, shout out to Rock, though. That nigga bugged out. He said, I want that one-on-one fade with Junior. I'm tired of that nigga, man. Smoke. That nigga getting on my nerve already. I know that's right. For real, B. Oh, shit. That nigga Rock crazy. Yeah, let me get up out of here, though, man. Shout out to the mom. Shout out to everybody, man. They said Smoke got the podcast on, and yeah. BT Awards. Yo, Rock, cut it the hell out. I wish they would, nigga. You know, Smoke would be up there, nigga. I would have been up the BT Awards like this, nigga. What up, Chant? Yeah, I would have did my thing up there. Shout out to New York up in the building, though, man. Especially Max B and all them niggas up in there. You get the fig, here's the ass and one good. Yeah. But let me get up out of here. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video, hype your boy up. We just chopped it up right quick. Be back live tomorrow. Find out what's going on. It might be some breaking news after the BET Awards, y'all. So keep y'all ears. Yo, Mars. Some breaking news, man. Y'all up. Send that. Y'all know what to do. Send that in the DM. Because we might get some breaking news. Somebody gonna have a little scuffle or something. Something gonna happen after the BET Awards, Box. But I'm up out of here, though. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel, man. Hype your boy up. Share the video. Y'all already know the vibes, man. It's your boy Smoke News TV. Salute, gang. I'm out of here, man. It's nasty work out here, boy.